I have found my voice. Huzzah! And the next time you hears me playing with my computer settings, smack me hard. I apparently turned off voice recognition yesterday, and it needs to recognize my voice in order for me to speak and for you to hear me. My mind is blown, people. My mind is blown. So, I'm like, what the frig? What the frig? I came to tell you all good news about last night's darts game. I thought I won the chicken, but I did not win the chicken because the two teams on the side, there's 4 teams, 2 teams on one side, 2 teams on another. So the 2 teams that were left playing had the chicken. So I did not win the $10 double one out to finish prize. But I finished the last game with a double one, and we skunked them all. 5 whole games, people. 5 whole games. I hope you're all having a blessed day. I am back with voice. With voices. With the voices. There are no voices. So I am here, checking things out. Ain't nobody around to say hello, good morning, what's on the go, people? How are you doing? I finally got my voice back after a whole day of being not able to talk. No one's around, so I guess I'm going to smoke like I do. It's always better when you're passing it to someone, though. Way. So I hope you're all having a blessed day. 2 minutes in, and I am feeling wonder-filled. Now that y'all see me, y'all hear me, how is your days going? I'm not playing with the settings no more, or will I play with the settings? No, I'm not playing with the settings no more. Because the settings kind of sucks holes. But that's okay. So, I guess Simply's not coming over. I was excited she heard my voice. I figured she was going to pop over. She's probably busy. It's all good. It's all good. I'm here just chillaxing. I finished my rubber band therapy. It's a good therapy, boys. I've added my legs into it, so my legs are getting moving too. It's a point of motion. And I'll be painting something decent today. I'm thinking I'm working with some colors. I have time and paint. And many, many boxes to fill and cover. So that is what I'm doing. I hope you're all having a blessed day. Thanks for coming out. I know that it's difficult to find a time to go see everybody. But remember, your time counts. Doesn't matter on anybody else's time but your own. Because no one is living that but you. So, I'm feeling a little profound after I got my voice back on my computer. Thank you all for coming. It is a decent, sunshiny day here in the 709. And I'm feeling like I have a hoarse throat for some reason. I wasn't screaming, or I was talking a lot at darts because I took the board most of the night. It was fun. I'm really good with numbers. when I'm left alone and no one's shouting them at you. So I did the dartboards. I thought I won $10, but I never, because the other team won. There was somebody on the other team's won the last double of the night. The last doubled one of the night. And that's usually a $10 prize. But that's okay, because I don't worry about the $10 prize. Next week is what I worries about, because we'll have them big draws of the $50 prize, $50, $30, and $20. It's a lot of prizes. 4 draws are going to be done. And Mother bought to Texas Mickey tickets. So that's a bonus. That is a bonus. And I got them paid for. So that's perfect. And I never had that many quarters last night. So I'm getting better and better as I keep going and push myself. The lady who owns the bowling alley, she started playing with us. And she even said last night, she said, I'm manifesting that no quarters, she said. And I was like, yeah. I was like, yay. So it rubbed off on her anyway. So I guess everyone is out and about this happy Wednesday morning. Hope you're all having a blessed day. Peace, love, and glitter bombs. Peace, love, and glitter, people. I hope you're all having a decent day. Thanks for coming by. You can hear me now because I had brain fart when I turned off the voice recognition. And apparently you need the voice recognition or your microphone don't work. So I was like, click. It's the only button that wasn't on. Okay. I clicked them all. Okay. So I'm here smoking a bowl. Want to join me? I did do my workout. I had my oats. I got my water going. It is what it is. Want to spend some time or what? Say hello. Hi. My name is, and that's what people ask is, what's your name? How old are you? Got any kids? Are you married? Want a dick pic? No. No, thank you. Can I say no, thank you? How do I put this politely? Fuck you. Fuck you very, very much. You can keep your schmeckle bomb. And I'll cut it at the nuts. The next one I'm getting, I'm fucking finding them. And I got a special set of skills, all right. Next fucking one I get. Yes, I'm talking about people sending dirty old dick pics. Like, I need an extra dick pic in my life. Come on, please. Oh. So I lost somebody talking about dick pics. I'm sorry, but I'm not. Because, like, why do you want to know my stats? Can't you come and get to know me? Actually, don't bother. Don't bother. Bye, Felica. Sorry. This is like bad. Your boat popped in. Your boat didn't say a word. And I'm sitting here still talking to you. Cheers. Glitter bombs. And you know what? The best part about that is I still give 0 fucks. 0 fucks do I give. I have a list here, people. Not with a particular set of skills, but it's a grocery list. It's got fruit, salmons, purse items, almonds, oats, snap peas. I must be going to get these things. These things are not a necessity in my day-to-day right now, But I would like to have some snap peas, all right, before I snaps. Bitch is gonna snap for a snap pea. No, I'm good. I have carrots. So I guess you didn't want to stay. I am boring. But when I talks about paint, I'm not boring. So I can talk about paint and I won't be boring for you. Hey, get it homegrown style. How's it hanging? I was thinking that I bored the last two non-talkers that showed up and pieced the fuck out as fast as they came. I'm okay with that because I still give zero fucks about people's opinions of me. That makes me special. Yes, I'm very special. Somebody call the short bus. Hug, hug. No? No. Okay. Cheers. So I think I am going to talk about paint now I'm here alone again. Painting is very versatile. Painting can be done very cheaply. Painting can be done with very little to minimal ingredients and effort because it should flow from you. I don't have to have set pictures in mind, but I like to have set pictures in mind because I usually see the picture, get excited about it, and then I want to paint that shit. So, when you're excited about something that you want to paint, you have to first remember, you got to start with your basic colors, which are your primary colors, which is white, black, red, blue, yellow. Okay? And green. But you can make your out of your 4 white, black, red, blue, yellow, out of your 5 primary colors, you can make any color. So all the extra colors are just shades of that shit, okay? So I have a tendency, I buy a big bottle of white and a big bottle of black, and that done me. It's still 3/4 full because it's a lot of paint, right? This will do me almost a year, maybe a little less because I'm slacking back on my painting every day. But I'd like to paint every day if I had the right canvases. I would paint every day. But I'm starting to break into my boxes now. So what I'm going to do today is I've painted a lot of horses. And the 4th attempt is a decent attempt at the horse. So thank you for that. I'm not boring. Sometimes I can be because it's like brain fog. I'm supposed to be willing that away with exercise, diet, and movement. Brain fog can be a crippling thing because you don't know what it's doing it or how it's affecting your day-to-day till you get brain fog. It's like brain farts, but on a long-standing effort. You know what I mean? So I don't get much of it anymore because I stopped drinking coffee. I eat decently enough, and I sleeps good, or I tries to. So if you have the right combination of your body, mind, and health, body, mind, and spirit, simply wicked. When you're able to do that, it's a blessing because it makes you a lot calmer in life. Because I was a bit of a squirrel, quite the nut job. And I had very much, and still do have, hyper moments, right? But now it's not caffeine and drug induced. It's natural. And that's a good thing. That is a very good thing. So I like to get that moment where you're your body just relaxes and you has that moment of peace. And without a certain medication, you find yourselves uptight, I would call it. I'm not nervous or anxious. It's just a moment of tension, of constant squeeze that rose and bleed tension. And that's in your mind, in your body, in you somehow. So I stay hyper. Yeah, weed helps me calm down a bit. Yes. Yep. I had a certain strain that I liked very much so. It was called Trainwreck. It's called Trainwreck. And I don't know how it was grown or what was grown with it, but it did it for me, okay? It made the days a lot easier. But if I had to have the Trainwreck without the coffee and without the cigarettes, I think I would be a whole different game changer. That would be like a wow, right? So I haven't had a Trainwreck in a little while. Boy sent me down a bit, God love him. But it didn't last me long. And I tried to make it last me, but it didn't last me long. So I've been in a bit of a happy conundrum of testing different weed. Is a good one, yes. Well, it is the one, I believe. I haven't tried the other three that were suggested to me, but I certainly get the right feeling. But it was, I don't know. I'm trying with the rest of it. There's other strands, of course. There's levels to each different strand, and there's stronger weeds out there, yes. I'm looking for something that don't couch lock me, but keeps me comfortable without that squeeze that rose tightness, right? Like, you know how, like, it's like. So when I find it, I'll let y'all know. I'm struggling to find it. So it's not the point of getting stoned. I likes to get stoned, yes, but it's not the point of getting stoned. It's the point of having myself comfortable enough to fucking function. And when I paint, I'm just all smiles anyway. Smiles and paint. I'm usually covered in paint, and that makes my day. Because what more do you want to be covered in? Really? Chocolate. Chocolate would work. Whipped cream. Maybe. I don't know. I'll be sitting there. I totally would. Don't leave me alone with a fucking tub of chocolate and whipped cream because I'll be eating it on myself. I'm at that point now, okay? So someone come up and talk to me because it's getting lonely up in here. Won't be fucking. It won't be pretty. I'm not using the last of the honey, okay? Pop up if you want to smoke one. If you don't, be a bitch. Fine. Peace out. CSO glitter bombs. Here trying to smoke a bowl. I finished this motherfucker today. I think I'm gonna cut this when I'm done. When I'm done, I don't think I'm gonna use this again. I'm gonna use something totally different. I'm just gonna like shred it. I'm gonna shred it into pieces simply. Fucking rubber band.
Good morning, beautiful.
It snapped good. I didn't think it would fucking actually work. Look at this shit.
CSL, good morning, sweetheart.
Well, you can hear me now.
Yes, I'm glad you got your mic fixed, and I'm glad it was a operator error and not a computer error.
Mom said, Lord Jesus. She said, you're hard on the computers. I don't know where the receipt is. I said, phone me fucking back. Click.
How did you figure out that you muted it?
It had to be some sort of a dumbass move. Because I had volume when I left for darts.
Right.
When I came home, Chad came in, Sharon's son, and bought a quarter off me. And he said, oh, that's a new computer. And I said, yeah, don't touch it. But he kept wanting to fucking touch it. So I thought he had touched the computer somehow and turned off my mic. But it wasn't. It was me. Because I turned off the fucking voice recognition thinking it was gonna listen to me constantly, being a paranoid bitch. I'm like, right. No, I'm not having that listening to me all the time. Click. And here I fucking
lost all your volume.
I was here trying to talk to Brad Jones last night, and I'm like, no, Brad. And he's like, I wondered why you weren't talking. I can't hear you. And I'm like, fuck. He's like, sister, call me back. Call me back, sister. I don't know what I'm doing. Are you muted? I'm like, no. Fuck. I'm so frustrated.
You got frustrated last night, so fuck it, I'm going to bed. I caught that part of it.
I picked up my pillow I picked up my pillow and pointed it to Brad. Brad said, oh, you're a pillowhead? And I'm like,
no, you did that to me.
No, but I did that to him too. And I'm like,
oh, okay. Well, I got it. I said, yeah. I said, you're pissed. She's frustrated. She's just gonna go to bed. I love you, Shirley.
I was rawr. I don't know how I slept last night so good, but I know how because we kicked ass last night at darts.
Yeah, you were in a good mood, and then come home and your computer messed with you.
Right? 5 games we took. I got the last game. I'm like, shocked. Bitches.
There you go.
Yeah.
Tell me you're not interested.
I have. I've been doing good. I'm doing good. Listen, why? When I have plenty. What do I need?
Do you have Trainwreck?
No.
Oh.
No, this is the stuff this is the good stuff, Jeannie. Oh, it smells better than Trainwreck. I haven't tried it.
Smoked any of it yet? You need to try it. Let's smoke a bowl.
Look at fucking size.
Let's smoke a bowl.
Smoking it. It smells like roses, baby. Smells like
well, let's see how the high is. Let's see how the high is. That's what we care about.
Painted roses.
Should be painting a bunch of roses today.
I'm going to.
Roses on the mind.
I love flowers, simply.
My favorite, to be honest with you, is a lily. I was never I like the smell of roses, but the petals on them are so delicate and they never last long and they always look wilted. Whereas I love lilies because they're a more hardy flower. They last longer.
Now, I've been learning more about different flowers and different herbs. And the blue lily is made for tea. You can make it into a tea.
I'm listening.
You can make it into a tea, and it helps in calming your mind. It helps eases aggression. It eases pissy moods type of thing.
Oh,
it's
look into that.
Stabilizer. It's not a suppressant. It's a stabilizer. Like at level that you're like if you get angry or pissy, it's not so bad because you're drinking your tea.
Well, I'm kind of going through my changes too, which is makes you up and down all the time, and I definitely need some sort of stabilizer.
Yes. Well, I'm telling you right now, I've been looking at Lotus Egyptian lotus is another one. There are so many different flowers that you could turn into an herbal remedy. Everything is an herbal remedy. Everything.
Where
Every
where are you where are you finding the information for this?
Google, and what is it? It's a MD website because
Yeah,
when I Google herbs and their healing properties, it'll give you a list of the 30 common ones. But as you scroll down, you can go into different websites, and it'll give you the uncommon ones.
okay.
Right? Like I'm gone through probably 10 to 12 of the common ones. How to grow them, how to cultivate them, how to use them for good in treating people, right?
Right.
Cuz like certain ones you don't eat the flower, you have to press the flower. Certain ones you got to.
Shirley, I think you just might have found your calling, girl.
Oh, it's what I'm doing.
Healing herbs.
Yeah,
That's the shit right there, girl.
I think so. I think so. And I'm not looking to make money off of it really. I'm
No,
looking to
no,
people. There's
no.
people
What
that
you're doing it.
like I said, I don't know if you've seen yesterday's fucking meltdown about fucking me saying, "Here you go, doctor." And fucking I had a very visual live on what big pharma is doing to people.
Thank you, sis.
And I'm not about to let them take another one. So,
Thank you.
and if it's my last breath, it's what I will do.
Fentanyl no more, y'all. Fentanyl no more. Whoever invented that should have his toenails ripped out, his fingernails ripped out, his nose hairs ripped out, his eyebrows hairs. I'm just whoever invented fentanyl needs to be,
Eradicated.
yes. And trust, that person got paid for Nobel Prizes because he invented that shit. Didn't get put behind bars because it's killing off. Listen, I'm watching on the news now. There's 4-year-olds, there's 2-year-olds that are ODing on this shit. Now,
Yeah.
come on.
Yeah. It's a fact.
Where are babies getting fucking fentanyl?
Off the table, honey.
I know.
It's more than an epidemic now. It's a crisis.
Well, they're putting it in everything. They're mixing it in pills. They're even listen. I was even hearing that they're putting it on pot.
They're putting it in weed. Putting
Yep.
it in weed.
And
Like I
it's
said,
killing people off.
I've had too many funerals to let them continue without me doing anything. So I have to do something. So if I can change someone's mind and say, man, take this instead of this, man, fuck doctors, they're not knowing you. The doctors don't know you. The doctors
Nope.
knows what's in their textbooks being pumped into their bank accounts. They
But
don't
see,
know.
the thing is all the borders being open right now.
Government's getting paid
That's
to do
where all
it.
the fentanyl's coming in illegally.
It's
What we got going on in America right now is
frustrating.
listen, you want to bust people for human trafficking, then y'all need to start locking up the ones high up that are letting all this happen. Because if you think that those kids being set away from their parents and with drug dealers that are being raped and ravaged and all this other shit and then come over and be put in a cage, what that is human trafficking at its best form. And the government's getting paid for it.
This is it. We have to either accept it and keep our mouth shut and stay compliant, or we're gonna
No,
have to try and change things little bit
no,
by
I'm gonna.
little bit by
I
little bit,
want.
by
I
learning
want to.
each day, learning something new, learning a way to grow it, learning how to grow it. Start growing it is my
I
next step.
am.
My next step is to start growing it. Did you get a hold of um, moms at work? Were you
No,
talk?
I didn't.
You never talked to Larice? She
No,
is,
I talked to Lady Spellbreaker.
yes. Again, Heather is another lady that has lost senselessly.
But I like the way she
Was to
expresses
fucking,
her emotions.
yeah, she don't bullshit no one. She don't play games.
No,
Oh, that's why I go back. Look, she's not a bullshitter. You don't fucking sit there and have to fucking be, oh hi, how are you? If you're hurting today, you
right,
best help her because she's gonna help you. And
right.
even if
Like
she can't help you, she's there for you. You know what I mean?
yeah, last night I posted on my Facebook, because I don't know, it was late and it was after you and I talked. But 1 minute I'm okay, and the next minute I'm not.
Well, that's a part of grief. It's a part of the pain. You don't know
That's
why.
that's
You know
that's
why.
that's why my buddy, that's exactly what he said to me in a text. He says it sounds like grief, and I said thank you. I needed to hear that.
Right? It's a
You know what I
natural
mean?
grief. Don't think you're cracking up there by yourself, sitting there wondering what the fuck am I doing 2 o'clock in the morning. No.
Yeah,
No, you have to understand and be aware that what you're feeling is valid. It's a
it
part
is, but it's crippling though. It's crippling because it makes me to where I can't function and I can't leave my house and I can't deal with people and it's getting
that
bad.
that has to be worked on at your pace. You can't just jump into that. You can't just expect yourself to get better overnight from that.
Well,
Because
the whole world expects me to,
and
especially my dad.
guess how many fucks you're supposed to give about their opinions? How many? Is it 100?
No, and until somebody's walked a mile in your shoes and felt your pain,
Is
I
it
guess they can't tell you, can they?
right? You cannot give one fuck. Not one fuck can you give about what they feel about how you're feeling.
Well, it's
That's
kind of
your
hard when they're in control of your money. You know what I mean?
well, he's always been in control of your money, and that's the
Yep.
controlling prick that he is.
Yep. I mean, I've pretty much had a conservatorship for the last 20 years.
Or longer.
Fucking free me, would you? It's all about free Britney right now.
I wish I could because we had some fucking state. We'd be in some state.
Trust me, I'm glad he did have control over my money because there have been times where I've gone
You still
off the
have
deep
money
end.
there now. You still have money there now because he's kept control of it.
Well, he tells me I don't, but I know better than that. He's not going to deplete what. You know what I mean?
What do you mean he tells you don't?
He tells me I don't have any. I used it all up, and I'm not stupid. I know how much I've been given, and how much I was left. You know what I mean?
Now, I have no idea. I know that there was a significant amount for you, you said.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you never told me the number, and I don't want to know. But it should have kept you for a long time.
Oh, yeah. And I've only used it like $50 a week here and there. You know what I mean? So I've gotten like 10 grand one time out of it. And I didn't go party or go on vacation or anything. It went on my fucking bills.
Yeah. Exactly. Well, I paid mom won that friggin' $6,000. She gave me $100. And she gave me $50, and she put 150 on my cable. And I said, "Thanks, but the cable is 400, so I'll pay you the other 250." And I just and I paid the other 250 yesterday. So my bills today are paid. My bills right now are paid. I got food in my fridge. Got a bag of weed to smoke. What more do I want?
You'd be proud of me, Shirley. I finally did get off my ass and go to the damn grocery store.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did with my little duffel bag on wheels. I did, and I went in, and I knew how much money I had to spend. I had like 150 some for groceries.
Yep.
And I really like string cheese, and those are my snacks instead of, like making a sandwich or whatever. Like the string cheese is easy. What it does is tricks my belly. Is like I'll eat a string cheese, and as long as my stomach pain goes away, the hunger pain, then I'm good.
Right.
But I don't like to eat a lot. My stomach's like, if I said I made myself a steak last night, and it was probably only a 6-ounce steak. Now I was able to eat all that.
Right.
But if I go any bigger than that, like my stomach just shrank, because for me being upset, I do the opposite of what most people do. I don't eat.
Well, I liked my guts. See, if I get like to a point of where I'm hungry, my guts are like. You can hear it is like, "Feed me, bitch."
Right, and that string cheese is easy, man. It's mozzarella cheese. You open the packet and it's in your mouth.
But that's not good for you because it's processed bullshit.
No, I get the real mozzarella string cheese.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And like when I get my deli meats and stuff, I go to the deli. I don't get anything off of the shelf anywhere. Like
Oh,
I want that fresh
I don't.
honey ham. I want the real Swiss cheese. I don't want anything processed, please.
Yes. No,
And see, what kills me about that too is all these new products that they're coming out with, and all this new shit. I don't know if you remember when they started amping up, like probably about 15 years ago. They were coming out with all these weird colored fucking ketchups and all this other shit, putting dyes and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's been proven that coloring
Bad.
dyes cause ADHD. I mean, that was proven over in Europe about 20 years ago, is why that got brought up to people's attention.
Red number 442 or something. Red number 42. Glitter bombs. People, glitter bombs. Here trying some
glitter bombs, everybody.
Sick ass weed.
Good morning, everybody in chat. I don't know who's in here. I can't see.
It's CSL and get it homegrown style. Oh, maybe it's just get it homegrown or CSL. One or the other.
Yeah.
Here smoking a bowl.
Just chilling.
Just chilling like a villain on a Wednesday morning. It's hump day.
Oh, it is hump day.
Happy hump day in your boy. Happy hump day in your boy. Happy hump day in your boy.
Yeah, Manic didn't do his readings yesterday. I wasn't the only one that missed this week, but I caught it the next night.
Oh, okay.
I'm worried about him.
I'm not. He's doing very well.
Is he?
Yes. For what he's doing and what he's going through, he is doing fucking a boss.
What is he going through? I didn't really ask him. I know he's got something going on. But
he's given up weed for 7 months.
Yeah, but why?
A personal life choice, okay?
No, I don't think it's that. I think it's the dabs, and I think. Do you remember when he was smoking and he would do dabs and he'd get sick?
Yeah. Well, I don't think the dabs are helping anybody.
Well, I don't think
As nice as
like
they are, Danny Land.
Danny, you beautiful soul. You, how you doing this
Beautiful
morning, babe?
Chat. Here, I'll drop the link again so you don't strain your fingers scrolling. Get on up here.
She texted me about an hour ago. She's been up for a minute too.
No, I've been up for a minute. Magic is fine. Manic is fine. I told you that. Huzzah. Yes. At least once. Good. I know. I'm getting okay.
I didn't know what was going on. Somebody was giving me some information, but like, you know, you only know what people tell you. Okay. We'll stay on and wait for you if you'll out take an hour, maybe.
I'm here till brain jerks on. Or
okay, cool. She gets bored.
Someone tells me to get on. Someone tells me to get the fuck off the computer.
Hey, and I'm going to tell you that's where you got 0 fucks to give about that, and you stay your happy ass right here.
I'm thinking of how good it's going to be. We're going to be here. I literally am being a responsible person, and I'm plugging my tree every time I leave the house. Every time it's daytime, I turn off my tree. I'll unplug it. Oh, yes. Being very, very responsible. Very, very responsible. There's no point in me putting a tree on and having it tits to the wind and fire. No.
Right? Man, I like the new coffee pots they have on now. They automatically shut off because I remember back in the day walking out the door, coming home, and you had like dried, burnt coffee crusted to the bottom of the glass. I'm surprised I didn't burn my house down a few times.
I put one in the sink one time and it just split as soon as the sink hit
it. Every time I have a glass bowl, I can't have it for more than a week. I'll break it.
Girl, again, we were on the same wavelength. I actually threw out all the glass bowls that I had because I was like, nope. Now I only have like serving bowls, right? Like,
well, did you Google that? The silicone bowls, $2.99 a piece.
I'll show you. I got a cookie maker. I had a cookie maker. Where is it? There it is.
Yeah, but that's a dab pen. Oh.
Silicone bowl. Silicone. This would be perfect for putting your dabs, to press your dabs in. Like you put it, or to purge your shit in. Something like that.
Well, I showed you my bowl. You know, no, I'm talking a bowl you smoke out of, chick.
Oh, duh.
I'm like wondering, what the fuck is she doing with the cake and silicone bowl?
I'm like, my cookie maker.
Shirley, we need to get you some train wreck or something because, girl, hit that bowl, would you? Your brain is not working right this morning.
Glitter bombs.
Glitter bombs.
And you know what?
A fucking silicone bowl. I can't believe she pulled out a cookie bowl. Oh my
God. Yes. I'm that slow. I thought a silicone bowl. She was talking about the real thing. A bowl, a simple bowl. No, she's talking about a weed bowl. People.
But you know what? No, I can see how you could, because you've actually got a silicone cookie bowl. I don't have one of those. So that would have never crossed my mind.
This was so fancy that my sister ordered it on Epicure. You know, you get your fancy spices you pay $30 for. Yeah. This bowl is apparently like, you will never penetrate the bowl. And I'm like, I can penetrate the bowl. But you can't. It's indestructible.
Can you cook it though? Can you throw it in the oven?
Throws it right in the oven with my fucking pan underneath it. I don't put it. I don't trust it because I'm an idiot. I put the pan under it. You can, but it recommends to put a pan under it because you don't know. They don't know either. Sometimes it failed, but not many. Like throw it in. I put it on 325, man. My peanut butter cookie turns out wicked. Wicked.
And then she just tosses it when she gets done.
Just like the paintings.
You got to stop doing that with your paintings.
I poked a hole in one.
Surely, that's because you keep throwing them around.
I was like, yeah, well, they're all put away now in a fucking Sobeys bag.
Okay.
They're all put away in a Sobeys bag, babe.
Okay.
Starting fresh with just boxes and having fun with it. No set pictures in mind. I'm just going big jiggity on the boxes.
There you go. There's nothing wrong with that. Doesn't matter what you paint on.
My whole anger and frustration with the whole big pharma scene, I'm going to get bajiggity on the boxes. And I'm going to use that as my theme is going to be the motherfuckers that are killing us.
Well, that's the only way they can have New World Order is to make us like zombies and like not pay attention to what is going on around us.
They have it. They have it. They have it. They've had it for years. They've had it.
Keep their jab.
Now they're proving their point. Now they're proving that when the shit gets real, where you gonna go? Who you gonna call? Ghost fucking busters?
No, my damn self.
Right.
And I'm going to the woods.
Well, there's not too many of you that's gonna do that.
Oh yeah, there is. A lot more than what you think. If you listen to me, do you know how many hikers I see in 1 year? Don't say that. And I'm talking people, doctors, actors, psychologists, teachers that go on this adventure once in their life. It's something that they've always wanted to do. And once you get a taste of living out there, number one, you automatically learn survival skills. Number two, you go back to basics.
Yes.
You need heat, shelter, food, and water.
You don't go there unless you know your basics. I would never take
oh my God, girl, yes they do. Yes, they do. These kids, a lot of these younger kids,
get
it in their head that they want to go out there and got no freaking clue. Like you'll see maybe 2,500 people start the Appalachian Trail. And maybe 60 to 100 will finish.
Wow.
And 9 times out of 10, out of that 2,500, they're getting off at Neal's Gap, which is still in Georgia. It's not even a weekend. It's not even a weekend to hiking. No, but I mean, sometimes it just beats you down. If you can't survive and you're easy to quit and give up on shit and give up on yourself, there's no way in hell you will ever make it up the Appalachian Trail.
I wouldn't want to try. Because
it's beautiful though, Shirley. Shirley, it's beautiful. I have bawled that my legs have hurt. I've had the mountains kick my ass. Yes. But let me tell you something. When you get up and you crest that mountain that just kicked your ass, and you know how high you've climbed and what you've just accomplished, beautiful. What an exhilarating feeling. And not only that, when you get to that part, you can look out and the view, I can almost guarantee, makes up for every ounce of hurt that's in your body. Yes. Just by taking one look around.
I understand. And that view would be the reason why I would do that.
Well, it's self-growth. Like the mountain kicks your ass. People don't kick your ass. You kick your own ass out there because the only person that you're dealing with on the Appalachian Trail is the people that you interact with, but ultimately it's your hike.
Yes.
You know, it's all about you. I mean, You'd think a lot more narcissists would love the Appalachian Trail, but I guess not.
No, because they cannot function without the people that are catering to their narcissism.
Yep.
I'm sure there are
It wouldn't.
narcissists. But
Oh, there are. Look at Brian Laundrie,
no,
the one that killed his girlfriend.
that's
He was
not-
out on the Appalachian Trail for 3 months. I'm just saying.
they're assholes. He's assholes.
Yeah.
Mom and dad are assholes.
But
They know.
narcissistic people are everywhere.
Can't stop them. Narcissistic
Yes, you can.
people are everywhere. We have to defend ourselves against them. Stay the fuck away from people like that.
Oh, I
And
do.
did you know that most narcissists blame unnarcissistic people for being narcissists?
Yep.
Your go-to. This year I learned behavioral therapy online, and it's how to deal with narcissists, right?
Yep.
But I had dealt with my family my whole life, not thinking they were wrong, thinking they were right, thinking that it was their.
You found out you grew up with a bunch of narcissists, didn't you?
I grew up. I grew up with a lot of sick people in my life. A lot of mentally unwell people. People that weren't well enough to have children. I'm facts. Just stating facts. There are people that shouldn't have children. There are people that should not have children. Right? And in that, I'm gonna let that be, because that was their trauma of their past. They were so broken from their life and not facing their traumas of their past that they broke themselves. They thought that they were okay, but they were not okay. Do you understand? So when I learned that this year, it opened up a whole new hope for me, because I could finally recognize that they were ill people. They were not well enough. They were not in the state of mind to be having the thoughts, the emotions, the things that they were having.
And in turn, it made you unwell.
In turn, I was feeding off of everybody's hate.
Yep.
And all I knew was that.
Shirley, why do you think I'm so isolated and I don't hang out with anybody other than I hang out with you? I talk to Danny. I talk to Lady Spellbreaker. That's pretty much it. I do not associate with people around me a lot because I have expectations because of the way that I am and the way that I treat people and the things that I do. And when I see people okay, for instance, my friend knows that I don't have a TV or whatever, so she brings me this TV that I can't use because I don't have a remote control for it. She didn't bring one.
Right.
So I'm stuck with the TV. Now, it takes up space and I can't use it. It's kind of like bringing somebody over a bowl that's empty. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Because you can't use it. You can't use it. You ain't got nothing to put in it. You know what I mean? So, yeah. So it's like, when people tell me they're going to do something and I rely on them for that, and I tell somebody else that I'm going to do something, and because they fall out, then I look unreliable, that shit pisses me off.
That is a very big pet peeve. That happens to me a lot. Because I was.
And it's usually family.
Thing and then fucking do another. And I'm looking at him like, what? What the fuck? Devastated. But I can't let anyone's peace affect me like that. It's my reaction. It's my
And
reaction.
then smoke with me, and I'll come back and smoke with you, and then you don't hear from them for 2 weeks until they need weed again.
Oh, dirty. Yeah.
Well, that's why I sit by myself, because you know what? I can smoke weed by myself. I got a problem doing that.
Not a fucking problem. I sat here this morning for the first 5 minutes smoking my bowl. I'm like, someone's not coming in. I'm going peace out. I'm so glad y'all showed up.
I'm sorry. I knew you were going live, but I got a phone call, and to be honest with you, my buddy dropped me off some tubes and tobacco today.
Perfect.
And I had to run out and get it and walk the dog. So I figured I'd kill 2 birds with 1 stone. But I also know how you are. I'm like, shit. And I said, man, she went live and I'm not over there. She's going to freaking end the stream before I get back in there. Thinking I ditched you, and I didn't.
I'm learning. You know, Lady Heather is teaching me patience. And I think God is teaching me patience.
No, don't ask God for patience. That's the worst fucking... Dude, don't do that. There, certain things you don't ask the Lord for. That's one of them, because
I thought it was God given.
You want some shit put in front of you? Listen to me. Our God has a sense of humor. At least mine does. You know, when I ask for patience or something, man, he snowballs me with a bunch of shit that if I don't learn patience, I'm gonna lose my ever-loving mind.
No, I asked for patience. He showed me Masshole and Lady Heather.
All right, there you go. You're lucky you didn't put your mom and your sister in front of your face, because that'll teach you patience real quick.
My mom and my sister will never teach me patience.
They have taught you patience, or they'd be dead already.
True. No, I would never hurt my mother or my sister. I would never wish them ill or death. I just,
you know what? No, I did my mom. She went to leave on listen to me. She went to leave on a truck driving trip, and I don't know. We were arguing over something, and I was mad. And it wasn't like I really wished it, but the thought went through my head, man. I really wish she had an accident. You know what I mean? That week she rolled the truck, broke her neck, all of her ribs but 2. Yep. So watch what you ask for, because people really don't realize.
Right?
Don't realize.
I know. Okay.
Do not realize.
I know.
I was 15 years old. That was my first major wake-up call.
Yeah.
And trust me, my mom was crazy, dude. She was a Gemini. She had multi-personalities. For real.
Yes. It happens. People develop that as a buffer. People develop multiple personalities as a buffer. It's not something you got. It's not something you wake up and you're born with multiple personality disorder. No.
No. I'm not saying she'd change into a different person like I've seen it on TV or anything. She just had different sides of herself. You know, you never knew who you were going to get.
Right.
You know what I mean? They didn't have their separate names and separate, you know what I'm saying? She just fucking flipped a switch, you know?
Yes. I had a switch. I had a different personality. I did. It was a buffer for me. I wouldn't know what to do. Wouldn't know what to say.
I make jokes. I make people laugh when I'm uncomfortable and I'm in pain.
I make a lot of fun. Yeah, I make fun. I make light of any situation, even if it's in a wrong way.
Yep.
People don't take offense to that because they know me, because they know I don't mean harm. Right? A lot of people meet me. They know I'm no harm. Like it's an intuition or a gut feeling. Right? Like,
yeah.
No. I'm getting pretty sick of Instagram sending me fucking people that are like, hi, my name is John Black and I'm 34 years old. I'm a doctor and blah, blah, blah. And I have a son. And I'm like, I don't need your stats. Are you buying a picture? No.
Right.
No. Well, what? What the fuck? I'm sorry. I'm dealing with mental health, addictions. I'm sober now a long time. I feels like I need more time. I don't
I
need
know you
anyone
guys can
sending me.
PSA, Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook is not a dating app. Go to Tinder, go somewhere where it's a
If I
dating
needed
app.
a picture of your penis, I would look up free porn and get some real penis.
Right.
I'm okay. I'm well looked after. Listen, B.O.B. back there is fully fucking charged, and I'm just fine. I do not need your assistance by asking me how old I am or if I got any kids, because I've got 6,
And
buddy.
what is my
I got 6 tour
occupation?
on
It
my
ain't
hip.
none of your motherfucking business.
I told one of them
Unless you rich and you're gonna take care of me,
I don't even
get the
look.
fuck off my page.
If you got money, you can use it to find somebody better than this.
There you go.
I do not need your drama or your baby mama.
Nope.
I told one buddy I got 6 kids, under 10 years old. I said, "You want to be number 7, Daddy?"
Oh God, that's how you get them. Good girl.
Well, they fucking blocked me then. Thank you.
That was easy.
Well, sometimes I'm in the mood to play with these motherfuckers. I don't need a dick pic to play.
I gotta start hanging out with you more often. I could probably have a whole lot more fun instead of getting all pissy and shit.
Right? This is what I mean.
Because I get mad. It's like, dude, I'm 54. I'm old enough to be your grandmother. I ain't no fucking cougar. I ain't had a man take care of me for 54 years of my life. I sure as fuck ain't taking care of another man as long as I fucking live. I'll guarantee
They
you that.
They childlike. They're probably 20, 21.
Dude, I can't do that. I'm grown. I ain't got time for all that shit. I'm doing my bucket list. That doesn't mean running around and fucking cleaning up somebody else's messes.
Bucket, buddy. No, but I mean, come on. And I'm like, what are you looking for? Because he said what? He said hi, and I said, what are you looking for? Because I've had enough with IG this week. And he said, sex.
Poor. Fuck
Sex.
off, dude.
Sex.
Oh
And
my
I'm like,
God, I'm never gonna get monetized.
what?
I'm never gonna get monetized. I cannot. I cannot.
Well, I'm on a computer. You're on a phone or a computer. How are we having sex? It's not happening without the enticing of.
Oh, they want you send pics, and I'm like, listen here, ain't nobody making fucking money off my picture but me.
Right?
I'm just saying.
But I don't do that. I don't do that no more. Nobody's selling pictures anymore unless it's a painting of a fucking whale or a house. I'm not even. Listen, I changed my picture because I had
I love that picture.
I had the salty one, right, of me fucking looking over my shoulder, right? It's not a dirty picture. It's not seductive, but it's cute. It's like, So I figured it's too saucy. Maybe that's the picture. The picture is too saucy that it's drawing pervs. Maybe they're like, ooh, that's a hot piece of ass. Nah, I don't want to be looked at like a hot piece of ass.
You know what? Can I be honest with you, Shirley? If you're a female, it doesn't matter what you look like, hon, what you weigh, how you dress. It's all the same. No, this is how men are. This is how they fucking view women. It's not like. Listen, when do you think is the last time a man ever actually courted a female? It's like if they take you out to dinner now, they automatically expect a piece ass. No, fuck you, motherfucker. I can pay for my own fucking dinner.
I think the last.
Hell, I could stay home and cook my own fucking dinner, and it tastes better than this $40 fucking meal you just bought.
I told y'all, I think, before about the date I went on in Calgary. I went on a supper date. It was just a supper date, and I bought the meal. But it fucking broke me, because buddy ordered steak and fucking. I'm like, Buddy like fucking went for the meal, okay? And then I went home. I was like, bye, thanks. I didn't want anything. Just a communication, like a date night, something to get out of the house. Well, I wouldn't do that again. I don't date. I'm not a dater, okay? I'm not much.
I'm not a dater either.
I didn't
That went
date
out the window about 10
when
years
Edmund
ago,
took
I
me
think.
home. When Edmund took me home to his mother's, and he said, this is my new girlfriend." His mother said, "You're young." And I said, "Yes, I'm very young." I said, "I'm only 18." And she looked at Edmund and she said, "As long as your mother don't come kill you," and walked away from him. Because he was 42, right? He was 42. He was 42 or 3 when he introduced me to his mother. My mother flipped.
How old were you? Were you really only 18?
I was 18, yeah.
What the fuck were you thinking?
I loved him. And he loved me. And he didn't ride a bike anymore because his knees were shot. He hit a wall in Montreal doing fucking 70. And his 2 knees were broken badly.
Damn.
But he crippled around. He used to grow out his beard in the winter because he would walk everywhere. He said, my 2 knees are broken. I don't take one fucking pill for it. I will never take a fucking pill for it. And he fucking showed me. He had scars from when he was a young man. He had scars. He was a heroin addict, but he recovered, right?
So and why did you guys break up?
I went to Alberta and left him, and had all my stuff moved out because I was sending money back and he was just blowing it. So I said, fuck yeah. And I came home. He ended up snapping, not taking his meds because he took a antipsychotic, a needle once a month.
Yeah.
I've dealt with schizophrenia for years because of him. He used to take a monthly needle of concoction, whatever. His eyes used to go so blue when he'd come home after the needle first. And when the eyes would start to fade, I knew it was time for his needle. And I would say, "When did your needle?" And he'd look at me. He said, "Oh, I forget." And I said, "I don't, because your fucking eyes are gray." And once they get past the gray, it would he would withdraw. He would withdraw very much. And I didn't realize when I first started living with him that he was such a schizophrenic.
Right.
I didn't think it was symptomatic. I thought it was just.
But see, that's a big problem with the world today. Like I've noticed, like what I was saying about courting, there's no time to get to know anybody. You know, I mean, one thing that I've learned is like if I have feelings for you, or I mean, they're gonna grow. If you jump in this, I've noticed that every time I've jumped in the sack with somebody and I've ended up in a relationship, it has ended up really badly. And it ended up being that was not the person that I thought it was when you first hooked up. Well, how the fuck, you know, because the real person and the real personalities don't really come out until after a couple of months. You know what I mean?
I met him in January. I was 17, and I didn't like him at first because he was fucking dirty old man to me, right? Mm-hmm. In my eyes, I was only 17. I was babysitting one of the kids that they were all hanging out and going drinking, and I was home babysitting. And fucking anyway, he brought me home he brought home a frosty glass. And he said, "You can have that one now." He said, "I brought that home for you." And I said, "Thanks." And I said to my friend, I said, you don't mind if I don't like him. I'm not into him. And she said, "You don't have to like anybody here." She said, "You got to be you, Squirrely Bird." And that's the night she named me. That's the night she named me. And when she told me that, well, I took to Edmund like white on rice. He looked at me like I was the only thing in his world. And at 17, I was like, wow. And he said, nope. And he always denied me. And even
You
when
know what would be nice,
turned
Shirley?
18, he wouldn't sleep with me. He said, you're not ready. And he said, I'm not taking you till I know you're ready. And he said, stop rushing me. And I was like, what? Because I was this fucking horny 18-year-old then, right? Just turned 18. Come on, fuck me. No, he's like, no. He said, if you want that, he said, we're not going to be together. He said, I needs a woman forever. And I fucking, but he loved me. And he always,
Man, that would be nice to find a man at my age now and do that just one time. Did you even hear that?
Loving me. So, but I know that I was no good for him. I turned to be, when I came back from Calgary, I made a lot of shitty life choices. He looked at me and I said, I'm not going to take you back unless you're sober. I said, you got to be 6 months sober for me to take you back off the booze completely. He said, okay. And by the time he was 6 months sober, I was fucked up. And I was too far into a situation that I could never. I said, I could never. I said, look at me. I said, I can't do that to you. Now that you were sober, he said, okay. And I said, I'll check back in 6 months. And for a year and a half, he looked at me and I was too sick. And he died. He died the next year. He died a year later. I could never live up to it being sick. I was very, very ill and into a lifestyle that I could not.
No, but at least you know that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You knew that, and you were straight and honest.
Oh, I wouldn't do that to him, and especially for him changing his life and getting off the booze. He died a sober man. Right? It was the one thing he didn't think he could ever do.
You know what? Then you know he truly loved you, though.
Oh, yes, with a heart and a hand. And he's gone 10 years now, or longer. He's gone a long time. But I wasn't with him at the time because I was so fucked up. I was so no, that Jesus, he's gone longer than that. He's gone a long time now.
So let me ask you, what made you decide to get sober? What was your breaking point?
I had gotten through the toughest part of my lifestyle. I got an education. I got my literacy award, and then I got stagnant. I spent 10 years doing the same bullshit story that I could not free myself from. I had to either sober myself up or die or kill someone.
Yep.
So I am.
No, I feel you.
I'm real because I did survive it, but I didn't go anywhere. Now I'm wanting more, and I couldn't do that not sober. I've been off opiates and narcotics and morphine for 8.5 years. 8.5 years.
I've been clean for 3. Or am I lying? Is it 2? No, I'm lying. It's 2. It's 2. It's 2 years that I'm clean off of every other substance besides alcohol and weed.
Alcohol
and the alcohol I haven't been doing, Shirley, if you've noticed.
I have.
I tell you when I drink.
I'm proud of you. I'm proud of me for the simple fact that I actually can do this without snapping off.
I feel better. I feel better. I physically feel better. When I drink, it drains me. It makes me feel tired. It makes me feel like I whoop my own ass. Yeah.
It's like taking a prescription and saying, here, you're going to heal your diabetes with this metformin. Sorry, the metformin affects your kidneys, your liver, and every other functioning fucking body part, but your metformin is going to fix your diabetes. It's no different. No different than taking 10 of them and saying, oh, I'm going to be great tomorrow. It's not going to work. you're going to die anyway because the pills that you're on is causing you to die another way.
Well,
I
the
would
reason a lot of people for diabetes end up taking those the people that and but listen, like I have somebody that I love very, very much. And man, this woman, God bless, God love her. She sits there and she would eat like fucking ice cream or get into the chocolates, every once in a while because she was on such a bland diet.
Yes.
When you have diabetes, you got to eat right. But see, the thing is if you take the time to flavor your meals, to make them taste good that you eat, you can switch your diet up and
that
eat
heart
healthy
program
without taking the diabetic medication. Listen, I will
worth
eat my baby aspirin every day. I will eat a baby aspirin. If I feel like I have a pain in my arm or a crick in my neck or a pain in my chest, I eat a baby aspirin. That's it.
Yeah.
I don't take anything for pain, even when I have toothaches, y'all. Seriously, nothing for the pain. What I do is I heat up a pin wherever the infection is, let the pin cool down, just insert the pin a little bit below the gum. And what it does is it releases the pressure off of where the infection is. And when you poke the pin in, it draws the infection to where you poked where the pin is, and the actual infection will come out of that little pinhole. And that you'll never get an abscess again.
Wow. A girlfriend of mine has had an abscess. And I'm like, that's bad. But it's not, it's like, it's affecting her because she's losing sleep over it and shit, right?
Well, infections, if they don't have a place to
Very
drain or go
interesting,
to,
right? So,
especially in your teeth. Listen, if it's on the upper gums, you have things like your not your two front teeth, but the teeth directly next to your two front teeth go straight up to your like brain.
yeah,
So
they
if
all
you get
do.
an infection,
Your
right?
job.
So it needs a place to drain.
Sharon's head swole so bad she lost all of her teeth, or almost all of them. They're all cracked up.
Mm-hmm.
I just got home. Sasa,
Danny,
beautiful. I'm
Ganja, Nana, your mama. I didn't even see you. Who else did I miss? Me and Shirley were just chatting, and I wasn't paying attention to chat at
Ganja's
all.
here. I think CSL is here. Danny's here. There's
What kind of smoothie did you make, baby girl?
got a lurker. Ooh, I love my.
No. It's not a lurker. It's me because you're on my TV and my phone, so I count as two.
Oh well, that's okay. That's okay.
You were hoping it was a lurker.
Don't come making fun of me.
No, I'm not. I'm playing with you. I'd never make fun of you.
I've been like, there she is.
Danny, I heard the beat.
Good morning.
Good morning, sunshine. What kind of smoothie to make?
It's got mixed berries in it, green juice, uh, collagen, gelatin, and amino acids.
Okay.
Yeah.
Collagen.
That's why you still look
Yeah.
like you're 20.
Hey, is that stuff you get on Next News Network?
I don't know.
Fancy?
It's from Michigan. I'll show you the bottle. There's a tub.
Oh, it's a liquid?
No, it's a powder.
Look at that green juice. Great gelatin.
Great Lakes.
Great Lakes gelatin.
Yeah, it's made here in
Okay.
Michigan. And it's just
Right
collagen
on.
joint care, but it makes your hair grow and your skin glow, you know.
Girl, I give
But
you
if you don't
props.
drink the smoothie really quick, it turns into jelly, and it's disgusting. I hate smoothies. Ugh.
I like yogurt and
I
red
hate
berry.
it when you do that because when you do that, I almost get sick. She goes,
Well, I just don't. When I lost all the weight that I lost, I was having a smoothie like twice a day. So it ruined smoothies forever.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, I'd
But
say
I have the Ninja Bullet, and it grinds up the seeds, so it doesn't bother me too much
Oh.
anymore.
I eat the seeds. Just swallow them. My
you
seeds
shit
don't.
them out anyway.
Yeah, this was a thick one. Sometimes I add a half an apple and a cup of spinach.
You do.
See, I can't eat apples, you guys. It makes my tummy too gassy.
Oh no.
Apples. I bought a thing of what do you call it to make? What do you call it? Date squares. Date squares is all butter and flour. I'm not eating it. I can't make it. I'm not eating it.
I love date squares, walnut and date squares, and puff
Date.
pastry. So delicious.
I'll be just
What
eating
the
date.
hell is it?
A date? It's like a giant raisin.
Yum. It's huge. It's like prunes.
It's like an apricot sized raisin.
Yeah.
Isn't it a plum?
Yeah, it's a dehydrated
No,
plum.
a plum.
Dried out plum.
It's maybe be a kind of plum. A plum is a prune though.
Yeah. I'm talking about like this big.
Yeah, and they're either like a light. They're the same. They're either like a light brown
Honeyed
or
date.
gold
Yep.
color.
Honeyed. They're called
Well, then
honeyed.
what the hell is a fig?
A fig is a fruit.
A fig is a different. Oh, actually, a date might be a dried fig, but I can't Google it.
I don't think it is.
No,
No.
I don't like figs.
They're in the same.
I don't like
They're in the same fruit
family. Yeah.
I have
Danny,
worked
you got 3 kids, one on the way, right?
Yep.
And this girl is always put together, always got her makeup done, always dressed nice. Where the
Yes.
fuck do you find the time?
I have no clue.
Well, she manages.
I haven't been put together lately. I've been a hot mess. Like, I'm getting ready to go to my brother's wedding in Texas in a couple of days. We're leaving. And it's just, there's so much going on.
Then you got Thanksgiving, then you got Christmas, New Year's.
I think we're skipping Thanksgiving. We had an early Thanksgiving because Frank's brother was in from out of town last week. So we had Thanksgiving last Friday with his family. But it was exhausting. I slept for 2 days after that. I was in like a coma. Too much social interaction for me. And I left early. I was like, I can't do this.
I can't. I'm pregnant.
I was like, you could stay here and hang out with everybody, honey, and with the kids, but I'm going home.
I've worked with it before.
I've been binge watching the Great British Bake Off on Netflix.
Who's been?
No, I've been binge watching.
Oh.
The Great British Bake Off.
Oh, that's good. I like that. I watched that on TV.
I don't like the baking so much as I like the cooking.
Me neither, but I do like to watch them when they make savory baking things, like savory pies. Oh, I love watching that shit.
That's good.
I pause it and I'm like, come here, Frank. Look at these pies.
Come here and look at these. Can you make these? Make these for me.
Yeah. I sent him to the store to get me a frozen pot pie because I was too lazy to do anything else.
Oh.
At least he went to the store for you.
He did. He does. Anytime I ask him to go to the store, he does.
Perfect. That is perfect.
Awesome sauce.
And he always brings me treats. Sorry, I'm trying to suck this smoothie down, and it's hard to get. It's hard.
Treats
Take
are
your
always
time,
good.
but you need the nutrients, girl.
Yes. My
I have to go pick up. Huh?
I have one smoothie a day, but I don't put no fancy greens or nothing in it. It's just berries and yogurt.
Yeah.
You have to go do what, Danny?
I have to go pick up my dress for my brother's wedding tomorrow.
Ooh, that's soon, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm not excited though because it was already tight when I bought it. So I'm like, is it gonna fit? Is it gonna fit me?
It
And the
should.
tailor, I had to take it to get altered, and I was like, I need it. It was 2 weeks ago, and I was like, I need it by this day. She's like, oh, I can't do it by then. And I was like, ugh, what the fuck ever. I guess I'm just gonna have to be squished in this dress, but I'm gonna get it done.
Jesus, girl. Well, you know she gave you some room to move, right? It wasn't a sleek dress, was it?
Oh no, it's really flowy
Okay,
and
good.
stuff. It's just tight around
The
like the
boots.
bust area. It doesn't really want to zip up. So I'm like, shit, what am I gonna do?
Gotta get at least
Yeah,
under
me
on
too,
that.
Danton, honey, your mama. She is very lucky, Danny.
Oh, thank you.
Remember that
Yeah,
on anniversary. Remember that when the anniversary comes around, darling.
we just had our 10-year anniversary on the 11th.
Wow.
Awesome.
Cool. That is good.
Yeah, he's an
What'd you
asshole.
do?
He's at nothing. We stayed. What did we do? We laid in bed and watched TV all day.
Perfect. That's perfect. What more do you want?
I think we ate
No
steak
doubt.
because that's what he likes to cook for me. Whenever he's trying to be, he cooks steak a lot because I don't like chicken.
It's
He
perfect.
cooks a steak and she's over here calling him an asshole.
Yeah, he is an asshole though. He really is.
Girl, did he make yours raw or something?
No, he's just a prick sometimes with his little attitude.
Oh, everybody's got an attitude, honey.
Oh yeah, I know, I
No
know. He
doubt.
doesn't bother me too bad. But he works a lot and I hate that.
Yes, that is hard when you
Well,
want.
he's got to work to be able to afford your ass, woman.
That
Oh,
isn't true. If he didn't have me, he would not have to work. So he would have so much money. He complains about it
I
all the
know.
time. He complains about it all the time. He's like, you know how much money I would have if you weren't around.
oh, probably a lot more than what you got. But you
That's
wouldn't have
not
all
true.
this.
That's not true because I bet you a lot of it goes towards the kids.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, but I've been too lazy to cook dinner, so we've been eating out a lot.
There's nothing wrong with that while you're pregnant.
Yeah, I've been so tired by the time I get the
Now,
kids home. And then the kids
see, if
fight
I
me.
was there, you'd have a cooked meal. All your house would be clean, be hooked up. All I need is a room, girl.
Oh, that's sweet. I need that.
Yeah.
I got tired of the kids complaining about. Well, Henry never complains. He eats anything I cook and says, "Wow, Mom, I love it."
Wow,
But
Mama.
Lorelai's a sasshole.
Oh, he's like, no.
And she's
Apple
like, I
doesn't
don't like
fall
that.
far from the tree.
Oh, I know. She just
Remember,
wants
Danny
McDonald's.
just goes a while ago, right?
Yeah.
Over the smoothie. Wonder where she gets it from.
For real. But she's really. When I was a kid, I would eat anything that would eat me first, though. I'm pickier now that I'm an adult. But when I was a kid,
Your mom obviously never fed you liver and onions then.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Oh, God. I remember Mom cooking it because Mom had low iron, so she'd have to eat liver once a week. And
I lived with a single dad. He would never do that to us.
liver. The smell of it going through the house would turn me.
Oh, God, the liver and onions together. But it's all in how it was cooked. And however my mom cooked it was just like so nasty.
I wouldn't eat
My
it. I
mom
was
loves
never
that.
Really. I didn't want it. They knew we weren't eating it. Fuck off.
I'm talking deer livers. No, thank you.
Blech. I'm not eating that shit. I ain't eating no kind of I don't even eat gizzards.
Oh, I love chicken gizzards.
No way.
I cut it up and put it in my stuffing.
Put it in the sausage.
The heart, the liver, all of it gets chopped up and put in the stuffing.
Yeah,
It's stuffed in the bird.
I don't want nothing to do with no kind of gizzard insides.
You
pork fat.
wouldn't even taste it, but it does give
You're right.
the stuffing a really good flavor. That's the only
Maybe.
reason I use it.
Some black pepper. What
Some
more do you
celery,
want? Celery salt.
fresh breadcrumbs,
I wouldn't.
Yeah, I
fresh
like to
farm
make.
fresh eggs.
I like
Yes.
to make my own breadcrumbs and my own
Not my sausage.
uh croutons for salads.
Yes. We used to do that.
Ew, gosh, Nana. Brains and balls.
Did you really?
You're gonna make me throw up my smoothie.
Oh, we had
I
sweet bread.
think
They were good.
this year I'm just gonna do a sweet potato casserole, a small one, because it's
Nice.
just me.
I like menudo.
Well, I'm making the chicken. I'm making the turkey and the salt meat dinner here for my Christmas dinner. Mom thinks she's.
I'm getting a ham for Christmas dinner.
I like to do Chinese food for Christmas dinner. It's like a good luck tradition.
Nice. Now I
Right
have
on.
family that does that. Family does that. We usually have.
Huh?
I have family that has Chinese food on Christmas, but my mother's birthday is Christmas Eve. We usually have a big party.
Mine's December 18th.
Nice. Now,
Yeah, I was due on Christmas Eve, but I came a week early.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Oh, CSL, much love. I'm sorry I missed you on.
Have a good day, CSL.
I'll see you at Brain Jerk.
Thank you very much for coming. Appreciate you.
Yeah, it sucks having a birthday so close to Christmas.
I'll never so man.
People forget
My
that it's your
birthday's kind
birthday.
of shot now.
This year's
with
gonna
my son. The whole month sucks. Like I'm not looking forward to my birthday next year.
Yeah, I can feel that.
It's gonna change. That'll change. In 6 months, you'll feel different.
No, that's never gonna change. He died 5 days before my birthday. That's, you know what I mean?
That's hard.
Just something I gotta live with.
That's something you're gonna remember. We always have a hard. Like this baby is due right around the day Frank's dad died.
Right.
And every time it's March, we're all like, "Boo, March."
No.
Yeah.
Right.
He died on March 1st, and then 5 years later, 1 year later exactly, Henry was due on the day that he passed away, but Henry was born a month early.
Wow.
And then 4 years later, Frank got fired on that day.
No way.
Yeah, so we don't like March 1st.
Quite a few months I don't like anymore. And the older you get, there's more months that you don't like. I'll just say that.
I don't like months when it snows.
Living, please.
Me either. That's a given.
Let's celebrate the living.
Yeah, this baby is moving so. Every time this baby is moving so much right now because I fed her some smoothies, so she's like, "Yeah, party,
sugar." What's up?
Oh boy.
This thing never stops. It's the most active baby I've ever had. She is always
Thank you, Ganja.
wiggling.
I needed to hear that. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
That baby is doing glitter bombs in your belly.
That baby is throwing glitter bombs. She is always moving around. If I sit
she's
up,
like taking a big old dump. That'll teach you to fucking feed me smoothies.
Yeah. She's a lot. She's extra already.
I made y'all laugh.
Already. She's extra already, she says. My girlfriend Sharon, she's got a daughter. She's with me now. She's pregnant. She's due, I think, in January. But it's like, she is so ready to have this baby. She's like done. She's like, I cannot wait to get this baby out of me. She's like,
for real, that's how I feel.
Yes.
This extra ass baby made me throw up so hard I got a black eye last week. Just a
Sid,
little tiny bit of a black eye.
you broke
It didn't look like anybody punched me or anything, but it looked like maybe I hit my face on. I don't know what, but it was bad.
You felt it.
It was a salad that I threw up too. A salad.
What the fuck? Like,
I think
now, you had to eat a
all
salad?
the little pieces, it was all chewed up. It didn't want to come out. I think that's why I got a black eye.
Okay. Gotcha.
But how rude, Walker.
How rude. How rude.
So rude.
Walker, you are useless. You're making your mama sick.
And I'll never eat fried chicken again in my life.
What? Oh, I will definitely eat fried chicken.
There's way too much estrogen in that house for poor Henry and Frank. Already.
Frank said he's never seen
Poor
me
guys.
so emotional. Frank said he's never seen me so emotionally unstable in my life. He's like, these hormones are fucking you up.
No way. Fucking it up. I can see the look on your face now if he gets you the wrong Pepsi or something.
Yeah.
Oh, like, God, I can hear.
Get me a
fucking back at the store and get me what I want.
Dr. Pepper, motherfucker.
Yes, I do. I really am crazy at him, but I'm not.
Hey, Ganja Nana, your mama said you popped a blood vessel when you were throwing up like that.
Yeah, it hurt. It didn't even hurt. It was just I woke up and I was like, "Why is my eye so swollen?" And I looked in the mirror and I was like, "What the fuck?" I was like, "Frank, you punched me in your sleep." He was like, "No, I didn't."
God, the poor guy. The more you talk to him, shit, you got a really good man over there. I hope you know that.
I know. My dad was like, "Yeah, right. Frank punched you for talking all that shit, huh?" And I was like, "You know what? If anybody got a black eye from getting hit in this house, it would be Frank getting his ass whooped."
I won't disagree with that. I don't disagree with that at all.
Sometimes he's scared.
She don't have the paddle. She's got a big wooden fucking spoon. Okay.
Yeah, I have a cheese board actually, and it looks like a paddle. My sister-in-law got it for us because when they were growing up, their dad always had one in the kitchen that looked just like it. So here, I'll show it to you.
A big paddle. I think you showed it to me before, and I was like, "Yeah, now that's it." Yeah, that's it. Fuck it. Can you imagine?
Damn.
Woo. Girl, don't make me work up a sweat.
The kids, if they're fighting and I already screamed at them too much, all they have to hear is this. And then they start running because they know the wooden spoon's coming out. They stop fighting and they start protecting each other and running away.
Nice.
I don't care what I got to do to get
mom.
it. Well,
he'll be like, "No, Mom, my son doesn't need a spanking. It's okay."
That was
Look, she didn't mean to.
She's like, "We didn't do nothing. What do we do?"
And I'm like, "Oh, okay. Just go stand in the corner for 10,000 hours because that was cute."
Man.
I fucking love it.
Oh my God, man.
You guys fucking soldiers in line.
Gave me a flashback. Do you know how many ass whoopings I got taking the brunt for everybody else?
Oh no.
Jesus Same. If my brother got bullied in school, my dad would beat the shit out of me.
What? Out of you?
Yeah, because I was the oldest.
What the fuck weren't you looking after your brother, bitch?
Exactly. Damn. Everybody was always we lived in like it was like a all Mexican neighborhood, and my brother was a skinny, tiny, really small little white boy with super white blonde hair and blue eyes, and they were always after him. I couldn't protect him, dude, but I would get my ass whooped. One day he was up in a tree and they were throwing batteries at him.
Oh no!
Yeah,
you heard someone doing that.
I came over there with a switch. I came over there with a switch and I started whooping all their asses. And then I got suspended and got my ass whooped.
No,
for getting
anyway.
suspended. And I was
So
like,
you're
what do you
damned
want
if
me
you
to
did,
do?
you're damned. Yeah.
Yeah, either way, you got yourself beat. Yep. Sick.
Yeah.
Damn, girl.
It's not good.
But I wasn't going to let them throw batteries at my brother in a tree. That was not going to happen.
We were always out. If we weren't out, we were always to be seen and not heard. Right?
Yep. Yep.
And if we were
Say,
seen,
my dad, on a Saturday, my dad
yeah,
would lock us out of the house at 10 o'clock and we weren't allowed back inside. If you're thirsty, get a drink from the water hose.
yeah, right.
We weren't allowed to back inside until it was dark. And
Oh,
if
no,
we came
Mom would come
outside,
looking for us because we weren't in the garden, and I'd be gone. She'd flip.
if we weren't close enough to hear his whistle, oh hell no. If he had to whistle more than twice, oh hell no.
She
Price
thinks
to
I'd
pay.
fucking disappear magically into thin air because the gate was locked.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm going to say this, Danny. Look at how well you turned out.
Yeah.
Look at what a good mom you are.
You're an awesome mom.
That's true.
Big ass spoon.
I'm like, Dad, you used to be an asshole, but I like you now. I tell him that all the time.
My dad was an asshole a long
You know
time.
what? You know, this is what's wrong with the world today, man. They don't spank their kids. They don't put the fear of God into them. And when you do, then you end up with people like Danny that's been married for 10 years, is on her third baby, has got a life, and they are doing well, and they are striving.
Yes.
Yep.
Awesome.
And she has respect.
Oh yeah,
for
older
her
men,
elders.
especially older men, make me uncomfortable. I'm like, oh fuck, he's gonna yell at me. What's happening?
What did I do now?
Wait till they all start hitting on you.
Oh, a lot of them do. They always tell me how my skin is so porcelain, and I'm like, oh, go away.
Go away.
Go away.
Danny, it's your fault because you're pretty and you got porcelain skin.
No.
Because all that collagen you've been
she don't want to be that way.
Oh, yes, she does. That's why she drinks the collagen in her freaking smoothie.
It is true. Frank this morning, Frank called me an old bitch. That's what he did. We were talking about Britney Spears. He sure did. We were talking about Britney Spears, and I was like, yeah, she used to be like, she's been under that conservatorship for so long. Now she's so much older, and she looks so much different. He was like, yeah, you look so much older. You're so much older too, you old bitch. And I was like, ah! He was just kidding, but I like it.
He likes the angry Danny. He likes that spoon.
It was funny.
Think about that. How often you gotta whack his ass with that?
I was like, that means you're old too, asshole.
Is it becoming more frequent?
Yeah, him and my dad always make jokes
again, don't
about.
I'd be saying you want some more, don't you?
Yeah, him and my dad always make jokes about how one day he's gonna turn me in for a younger model. And I'm like, well, you good luck with that, motherfucker, because I'll turn your ass in for a younger model too, because you're younger than me now.
Right.
Have fun. Good luck with that.
Yeah, you know, that's the thing. All them younger dudes like them older women for a minute.
You're gonna leave with half too.
And then they want to trade them in for a younger model. That's fucked up, but you know.
I'm older than Frank. But only by a year. A year and a half.
But you guys have been together for 10 years too.
Like I said, my very first boyfriend was 43 and I was 18. Age does not matter. Age does
I don't like that. I don't like that, Squirls. He was way too old to be messing with you.
He never messed with me. It was a respectful, loving relationship.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she wanted to jump his bones, and he told her no.
Yeah, we were together for almost 7 months. I turned 18 and wanted him, and he was like, "No, when you're ready, I'll let you know." Fuck off.
Yeah, see, I can't. I don't like older men because I'm like my dad. They just remind me of my dad. And I get a little bit creeped out.
You can't be
Right.
with someone forever and not be their friend first and not care
Yeah,
about
oh, that's true.
that. Sex is not,
We were talking about
it's a
this
big part of
earlier.
a relationship. It is a big part
That
of a relationship. But it's not
that
what
guys just
makes
want
a
to jump in
relationship.
the sack before they get to know you as a person.
And for somebody meeting someone who's 17 years old, red hot and ready, that man had a lot of control to hang on. He had a
Frank's mom thinks he was a virgin when we met. And I was like, "Oh, you bless her." I let her
There are
think it.
virgins out
Listen,
there.
I let her think that I stole Frank's virginity, and now I realize now why she hated me so much in the beginning
Because she did.
of our relationship, because she thought I stole Frank's virginity. I did not. He was definitely not a virgin, but she thinks he was, and to this day she still thinks
Her
that I
sweet
took
boy.
his virginity.
Her sweet, sweet boy.
Were you guys together in high school?
No, we were. He was 20 and I was 21.
Wow.
God.
Now
You
I'm going
guys
to be
were
32.
babies.
I'm going to be 32 and he's going to be 31.
Wow.
Always remember, stick it out, the both of you. No matter how hard the shit gets, stick it out.
Oh yeah, he won't allow me to break up with him.
Oh.
I've tried. He's like, you dumb bitch.
No.
You ain't getting rid of me.
No.
Period.
I love you.
He's
Listen,
like,
she won't go
if I can't have you,
she won't
nobody
go
can.
nowhere anyway. Yeah, but you're set where you're at, and you know it too.
Yeah.
Tito's, good morning.
Good morning.
Yo. Ganja no nana yo mama.
Older men that are older than me look old. And then I look in the mirror and go, what the fuck?
Older men are older than you that look old.
I need some collagen, some vitamin D, and some vitamin C.
You know what
And
you need?
some biotin.
Water.
What's biotin?
It's like a vitamin that makes your hair. It's like collagen vitamin. I don't know what it is exactly, but
No, I
it
want
makes your hair, skin,
collagen.
and nails.
I get that in my multivitamins. Oh, look at the weed.
I'm using a new moisturizer, and it keeps giving me a breakout, so I gotta throw it away.
Glitter bombs, masshole. Good morning.
Asshole! I'm doing tricks with my
Morning,
beard.
asshole.
Water. I've been drinking a lot more water.
I drink a shit ton of water.
Say hello to Danny. You're right.
I drink too much water. I had to go pee last night 5 times.
Oh shit! What happened?
Well, wait till you start coughing and you piss your pants.
She popped out.
This is your third baby. Oh. Danny.
She hit something. There she is. You hit the
I
wrong.
accidentally hit the wrong button. Yeah, I drink way too much water. I gotta stop drinking it at night because I'm sick of going pee 5 times. Because then I roll around and move around too much because I can't go back to sleep, and then Frank gets irritated.
Well, last night I went without my water by my bed, and I took my cup of chamomile tea, and I still had to get up 2 or 3 times.
Masshole.
Frank's grandma said she's got to stop drinking water at 5. And I was like, no!
There's Stock Explorer here. Hey, cheers.
No, I'd say by 8, Danny.
8?
Yeah. And you'll be all right.
Oh, a little bean.
And don't do yourself a favor. Stop holding your pee as long as you can. Get to the bathroom quicker.
Right.
Because the older you get, I'm just telling you, bladder wise, man. Take it easy on it.
I know I need to. But I'm like, I'm so warm and I don't want to get up.
Well, you're
I know, but it's not. Later on, you're going to suffer for it because you're going to pee your pants when you cough and you wait too long because your bladder, you know what I mean, is
You
part
don't
of
want
your
that.
body. If you don't listen
You don't want
to
the baby born with an infection in your bladder because it
No.
causes
Yeah.
other problems. It causes way other problems. And we're still doing our February at the 15th. We're having our thing for you. We're having our squish party.
Morning, Masshole. Morning, Stock Explorer.
Morning,
Yes,
Stock.
I'm excited for February.
I'm excited for February, but we got to get there first. So let's keep the positivity up till then.
Yes.
Jesus, you need some train wreck, Shirley. She's like, yes, I do.
Stock Explorer, you are here. I didn't see your comment. What are you at?
I'm not excited to get on this plane pregnant. Does it feel weird?
Oh,
You're going on a plane?
Yeah.
she's going to Texas, ain't you?
Yeah, I got to go to Texas for my brother's wedding.
Didn't you drive?
The tickets were $550.
What the fuck?
Holy shit.
Yes, it was awful. Yes, oh my
So,
God.
did
I
you have
spent
to
so
have
much
your
money to go to this
vaccination
wedding.
too?
You don't
Did
have
you
to
have
have
to get
vaccination.
to
You
get on a
just got to wear a
plane?
mask. Just wear a mask.
Wow.
Nice.
We can't go anywhere
I'm
without.
not getting a shot, so I mean, I was worried
Me
about
neither. I'm not
flying.
getting that shot.
How many months are you now?
Nope, and the more shit I hear about it, dude.
Right?
Gavin Newsom turned up. What was it, yesterday? Finally, after 2 weeks, you can't tell me he didn't have a reaction from that booster shot. He went and spent time with his family, but there's no pictures of him, no posts, nothing. I'm just saying, and that's fact. I have no idea what's in it, but man, I've seen people have some really fucking scary reactions. Convulsing?
Now they're giving it to kids.
Hell no.
Yeah, I know, that's awful. I would never. If they try to say your kids have to have it to go to school, I guess I'm fucking homeschooling and I'll hate my life. But it's better than my kids getting shot up because they're just too young. They're only 5 and 6.
That's how my grandbabies are. I totally agree. Thank God the other grandparents feel the same way that I do.
Yeah, my mother-in-law was throwing a fucking riot. She went to the school board meeting and everything so that she could bitch at them.
About the shot?
Yeah, about trying to force parents to give their kids the shot.
Right.
I had
That
COVID,
mandate's
so I
never
couldn't.
gonna they're not gonna make that mandate stand. There's no fucking way because everybody in Congress is fighting it. Even the Democrats.
If you don't have to
It's
give your
not
kids the regular vaccination, why the hell would you be forced to give them the other vaccinations?
because there's
My
other shit in that
sister's
shot that they're not fucking telling you. That's why.
my sister's two 16-year-old twins, a boy and a girl, had to be vaccinated in order to go back to school. It's
Wow.
mandatory. If you want to go and educate your school, bring your children into the school in Newfoundland, you have to double vax your children, or they do not come back to school. They are
Wow.
denying people their education now. They're fun. I can't go to darts without my double vax pass that I just
That's
had
crazy.
that I just had to fucking have.
Dude, we don't wear masks here. People ain't freaked out about the virus in this town. They never have been. Because this town really is not Hey, there's been a few of us that have had it. And we've survived. We're
It's
all
the
good.
it's just a
We
different
ain't buying into it. This whole town ain't buying into it. And I don't want to fucking put a black light on and be glowing green either. That's some weird shit.
I don't want to go glow green.
Oh,
Like your whole body or just a spot?
I don't know, like something about your eyes, you know, whatever white parts you have on your body.
Okay, so basically
I
my
do
whole
not know,
body.
but I don't want to see it because it will freak me the fuck out.
My skin color is translucent.
No, it's like porcelain.
Yeah, it's super light. You can see all my veins. I never have a problem
So
getting
she,
an IV. There, every time the lady's like, "Oh, I love your kind of veins," I never miss. And I'm like, "You better not miss, lady, because you ain't jabbing me twice."
right? They should never fucking drive the choice
you know,
anyway.
I grab the needle out of their hand and say, "Let me do it."
Professional. Oh, you didn't. Don't do that.
Yeah, I did.
Don't
You
do
only
that.
get one shot to put. Listen, I never had
I used to
the.
tell the
No.
girls, I have a sweet spot right here, ladies. It's a clusterfuck of veins you can't miss. And it because all the rest of them roll, you can try it both arms, all the rest of them will roll out from under you. You'll think you have it, but my veins are rolling there from my dad's. They used to bruise my dad to pieces in the hospital. Up and down his arms, his arms were covered. But where they roll, you'll never catch a vein. But the cluster of veins won't move because they're such a clusterfuck. It's not a veins right here. And everybody gets the vein right there where I get my blood work. So people are like, and I'm
The older you get, the more you see your veins.
terrified.
Mine really roll, man, because I got those veins that pop out from the skin. Like you can see every vein I've got, like up my arm, my forearm.
Yeah.
If you can see every vein, but the thing is they roll bad.
It's a device not connected. Enjoy your morning. Stay medicated, friend.
Where'd Danny go?
What you doing today? Are you busy today? It's almost brain jerk. Are you coming to brain jerk? You're always a brain jerk. Of course you're coming to brain jerk.
Where'd Danny go?
Mass?
Shirley.
Her device is not connected. I'm watching it. I'm waiting for her to come back. I'm waiting for her to come back.
Stay medicated.
If you gotta go, see ya. I hope you have a decent day.
Tons of much love. We got another half hour for brain jerk.
Pop up and have a draw with us, but I'm rolling a joint. Danny will be back when she gets her internet back.
Right?
I'm not kicking her from studio. I'm not banning her from studio. I'm leaving her right there waiting for her to come back. Or should I take her out of the studio?
No, she'll come back. Hey, Ricky, good morning.
Hey,
well, come up on panel if you want to come up.
My darling.
You might have to drop the link again, huh?
I can pass. I'm a professional. I'm a professional passer. Me and MJ were trying to do it earlier. I was like, "Yep."
He went live a little while ago.
Yeah,
under a new channel.
I noticed. There you are, baby girl. I got you back.
Sorry, Frank called me. Somebody got electrocuted at work.
Oh no, is he okay?
Yeah, he's fine. Just this guy was flipping the menus around to switch over from last night's dinner to breakfast, and it short circuited and it zapped him just a bit.
Oh,
Yeah, he's fine though.
looks like I'm needing to seek different employment. Where are
He
you?
went to the hospital.
So what does
So
Frank do?
Okay.
he's a general manager or district manager trainer at Wendy's.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he makes really he. I was shocked when he got the job offer because I was like, "There's no way they're going to pay you enough,"
Right?
and they did. They did.
Nice.
It was
Surprised?
during COVID though, so they were desperate because he's the highest paid. He's the highest paid general manager in 25 years.
Manic, want to come up
Nice.
here, smoke? Can't smoke. Come up here and
Good
chillax.
morning, man. Come on up for a minute.
Come up for
We
Yeah.
love to see you.
We got brain jerk in a half hour. We're just chillaxing all morning. I'm here 2 hours. Whoa. An asshole just popped in. I think he's gone again. Hope he's having a wicked day. Sometimes you don't have time. Sometimes you do have time. It's all good. We'll see you again.
My stairs are so noisy.
Are you going up to show us the girls?
Yeah, I can do that. Give
Okay,
me one.
man. Sending you love.
Love you, brother. I'm proud of you for what you're doing. Keep it up.
I didn't even see the private message Danny left.
Oh, I never read her.
I'm glad she's keeping him at home.
Oh, Jesus.
It's a lot more for her, but right now the kids are important. We need to protect the kids, and sometimes it's better to keep them out of school, especially if they're trying to mandate them getting the shot. I don't believe that is okay whatsoever.
Oh yeah, no.
And
Second they try to say I have to vaccinate, they're coming home.
Well, they
oh
did
no, so yeah,
September. September, they said you're not getting your kids back to school unless you're vaccinated.
I don't think Michigan. Oh, there's the babies.
Mad Rush. Beautiful.
Holy shit!
Wow.
What is this,
They're
like the
almost
fourth
ready.
month?
Third month of flower, isn't it?
Is it like the fourth month in flower?
Huh?
How many months you had in flower?
They've been in flower since the beginning of September, so it's going on the fourth month. And I got this little cone right here.
Nice.
And then I got all these over here.
Good girl.
Frank did something ghetto.
It's not fair. It's not fair, Ricky.
Hey, she worked for it, man.
I know she did.
Her and Frank both.
Yep.
Yeah, it takes a. We've been nurturing these things since April.
April.
Yep.
Oh, you'll be proud. I went out this morning and I stole some fertilizer.
Yes,
She said I stole some fertilizer.
I am proud.
I am proud
I did.
of you.
I live right in the middle of town, right? And they put, since fall hit, they just put some fresh soil down on all the trees. So I went out and I stole a couple handfuls and I put them around my plants. They're digging it.
Perfect.
There we go.
That's
I got
not
food for a
stealing.
month until
That's
I
not
get my
stealing,
tea
that's
done.
pilfering.
Right?
I steal clippings of plants from the airport when I'm in Houston.
No shit.
Yeah.
Get you a palm. Get you a palm.
This plant right here is a stolen plant from Houston.
Oh, wow.
I just clipped off a clipping right when I was getting on the plane. I was like, "Fuck y'all!" And then
Fuck y'all.
this one is from my cousin's wedding venue.
What?
Look how big this leaf is. That's why I took it.
Lovely. Lovely.
She'll be coming back with some
Yeah, I will.
clippings.
I hope there's some good plants at my brother's wedding so I could take some of those.
Yes. Wherever you go, take clippings. I'm gonna start that. I'm gonna start doing
I
that.
always try to
No
pilfer
doubt.
just a little piece of it.
Yeah. I remember my aunt had a lot of plants. A lot of plants.
And it does something for your surroundings too. Having a lot of plants around.
Well,
It
did you
just
see
lifts
Potty
your
Mouth's
spirit
setup?
up.
Potty Mouth planter? She's got one wicked setup.
Oh yeah, she's got a lot.
Oh my god.
I've never seen. I would love to though.
Can you you should go see her, go watch her videos and sub up to her. Because
This is my biggest one, my longest.
Oh,
Wow.
I love that. I like the spider plants.
I've had it for 3 years now.
Nice.
And then look at its sister, who is not doing so well.
It's like, no, it's not doing so well.
It needs to be repotted,
Okay.
and I've just been lazy.
This is it. All the flowers need is attention. Right?
Oh yeah, and for my kids not to feed them
Yes.
at all.
That would help. That would definitely help.
I had a beautiful English ivy plant. It was so gorgeous, and it was so big, and its vines were so long, and then they watered it White Claw.
Yeah.
They watered it with a White Claw, and they murdered it.
Right?
That was about 2
I like
years
that
ago.
picture, Shirley. You holding the painting?
Oh yes. I look like I'm friggin' a boy.
No, you don't.
Jesus.
I look like a boy. I look like I have a mustache in that picture.
You're such a weirdo.
I do.
You do not look like a boy.
No, you do not. I hate it.
Anyway, guys,
Like that.
I have to focus, regroup, and get myself ready for brain jerk. I'm here
Much
2 hours.
love.
2 hours of love light from all of you. Thank you very much.
Thanks for having me up. Y'all have a wonderful
Love
day.
you, Danny. You going over
My
brain
dear,
jerk?
anytime.
Love you too. I might pop over there. I'm not sure.
You have a
All
safe
right.
and
I
happy
love
day,
you.
my
I'll
dear.
catch you.
All right. Love you too.
You need to smoke so bad. I need you to do
Bye.
10 sit-ups.
Oh.
Do 10 sit-ups. And you
Oh,
won't.
I know. Kids are white supremacists. Isn't that fucked up? That shit. Oh, I hate watching the news, dude. I'm not going down that rabbit hole. I love you, Shirley. I'll see you at Brain Jerk.
I love you.
Stay humble, stay kind, spread one love and good vibes, y'all.
Link for what? What do you need the link for?
You wanted to come up, I guess.
Okay, I can't right now. I can't right now. I'll be back. I'll be back after Brain Jerk. I will be back after Brain Jerk. It's that kind of a
He's
day.
at work.
Oh,
Brain
a Brain Jerk link. Okay, just 1 second. I will get you a Brain Jerk link. I will. Subscriptions. Brain Jerk. Set reminder. This is the Brain Jerk link. Copy. StreamYard. I'm pasting the Brain Jerk link. This is for today's show. That'll bring you right to today's show when it starts.
All right, much love, Shirley.
Love my brother. Sub up to them, hit that bell, because they're wicked good people, and we love you,
Much
and we
love,
want you there.
everybody.
Much love. Thanks for coming.